She's a rat. Rats have to go. Sons of Anarchy legend Tig Traeger once said that rats must die, but should Adriana have died on screen? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment with another Sopranos theory, and today we're looking at should Adriana have been killed on screen in The Sopranos Season 5. Now, this is a pretty big death, especially in Season 5, arguably the biggest death, or at least the second biggest death, but even in terms of the entire show, this is still a pretty crazy death, and in my opinion, I'm going to just say yes, I think it should have been done on screen. I think that all deaths should be on screen, ideally. I'm okay with minor deaths and characters that aren't important, or background characters, or whatever, dying off screen, but when it comes to main characters, especially a character that's as important as Adriana, then I do believe that we should see it. I do think it should happen on screen. Now, I guess there's a couple of reasons as to why maybe you wouldn't have it on screen. One reason could be maybe the person doesn't die and they want to leave it open. So, for example, if you believe someone was killed off screen, maybe they're not actually dead. So I think that is a reason why we'd have something off screen. And we've seen with The Walking Dead at the end of Season 6, they basically had the Negan baseball bat death. You know, they had that off screen, but that was for a good reason, because they didn't want us to know who died, so they were basically keeping you waiting from Season 6 to Season 7, intrigued, not knowing who it was. So I think in those kind of circumstances, it's okay to do it off screen when you're either doing like a big suspense thing for the next episode, or if you want to kind of leave it open and potentially, you know, bring that character back and create a bit of doubt whether they're gone, whether they're alive, or whatever. But with Adriana, I mean, she seems to be dead. I think everyone would agree that she did die at that moment, and I just don't understand why we didn't get to see it. It did seem a little bit cheap for me to do it off screen, but The Sopranos is a show that has killed people off in dream sequences, so are we really surprised that Adriana died off screen? In my opinion, no. But 64% of you guys believe that it should have happened on screen. You think that, you know, we should have seen it. 36% are saying no. So I guess 36% are happy with how it went. And I'm not saying it was bad, because, I mean, we basically got to see her crawl away, and then Sal pulls out the gun, or Silvio, sorry, pulls out the gun, and we know that what happens, he shoots her, right? You don't need to really paint the picture. It's quite obvious what happens, but I just think it would have been better for us to see it. But, you know, that's my opinion. 64% of you guys agree with me. Let's check out the comments, though. Let's see what we've got. Joseph Madge says, yeah, because I wanted to see her trying to crawl underneath the bush for some warmth before Sil clipped her. I would certainly let her crawl into my bed, that's for sure. I'd give her some warmth, but yeah, Adriana would have been pretty good to actually, you know, see her get shot, but it did not happen. So, I don't know why they decided to do it that way, but it is what it is. Jeff Dollar says, I don't think he killed her, really. I think he just scared the living shit out of her and let her go. I mean, that's a possibility. But I think that if that's the case, then what's the payoff? If Adriana doesn't come back into the show and we never see her again, then what is the payoff of Sil pretending to killing her but then letting her live? You know, it just doesn't really add much unless she comes back into the show, which she didn't. So, I mean, I get that logic, but I don't really see the point. I don't think it adds anything, but that's my opinion. And OnLink said, yeah, because she's, I'm assuming, hot. So we should have seen her die on screen. We get to see her hot ass one more time. And yeah, no, you know what? I think maybe we should have seen Adriana die on screen, but I mean, she kind of dug her own grave when she was willing to rat on Christopher. Even Christopher was saying that she was basically throwing everything away, throwing their relationship away. She was going to betray him because she couldn't do 5 years. And when you think about it, what, 5 years probably would have turned into 2.5. But nah, she would rather rat than you know, do time and protect her boyfriend. So I think she had to go. I think it made sense to kill her. If Silvio did scare her, then that's great. But when are we gonna benefit from that? Are they planning on doing an Adriana spin-off? I doubt it. I don't think you'll ever get another Sopranos spin-off, because pretty much I believe everyone is dead, so there's not really much point. Possibly a prequel, but I think they've already done a prequel, so yeah, Sopranos, sometimes you don't want a show to be constantly milked, though, because We've seen with The Walking Dead, they've kind of just killed that whole franchise with new show after new show after new show. It'd be nice to have some new Soprano stuff, but at the same time, you know, sometimes if you create a great show, you're better off leaving it as it is rather than bringing it back and trying to make a spin-off here and a spin-off there. But here, maybe if they do, maybe we'll still see Adriana. Who knows? That's it, guys. Let me know what you think down below. Catch you in the next one. Till then, though, peace.